Hello, welcome to another video from the Conscious Music School. My name's Simon Siddle, and today's video is part 5 of our series Conscious Life Hacks for Savvy Musicians. In part 5, get acquainted with your body. Lose some body armouring. As alluded to earlier in this series, body armouring is a big subject that goes deeper than the uninitiated might imagine. The basic premise of body armouring is, whenever we suffer a trauma or a deep fear, and that trauma or fear is not immediately healed, not immediately sorted out to completeness, the body has a system whereby instead of just leaving that energy sloshing about in the nervous system for us to cope with day to day, it stores it up in our body tissues so that our mind can be free of it for a while, and yet it is not really free of it because we have simply stored it up for later. It is the physical manifestation of the repression of emotions. On a level of subtle energy, this results in the installation of a little unconscious thought routine that makes the life energy, the prana, the chi, the jing, the shen, whatever you want to call it, it makes your body partly bypass that place where the body armouring, where the trauma is stored. On a physical level, this can result in a loss of electrical charge between the cells, which is the thing that actually gives you life in the first place. And it can also reduce blood flow, muscle strength, and fluidity of movement. On a conscious level, this body armouring can result in the numbing and lack of response to willful control of any part of the body. Something that musicians want to avoid at all costs. When one has a stored, unhealed energy on the energetic plane, the human's normal tactic for dealing with this is to actually forget all about it. This is what repression is. In order to do that, the psyche has to almost sever authentic contact with that part of the body where that trauma is stored. This severing of authentic contact is somewhat like a stepping away from ownership of that part of you. So if you have a wound that shows up as an energetic hole in your belly, for instance, because of safety issues early in life, they will usually show up as a body arming around the belly. You may know that it's good to stuff your belly full of food. You may know that it's good not to poke your belly with anything sharp. You may know how to practically look after it. But when it comes to any emotional sense of giving yourself TLC in that part of your body, it probably never even occurs to you to do so. And that is because body armouring actually shuts out from your consciousness that part of the body's cries for nourishment, for healing, for being reintegrated into a happy and healthy body. Walking around with body armouring essentially cuts you off from yourself. It cuts you off from your audience. It cuts you off from your muse. Everything. It takes away your presence in the moment and locks you inside your own thoughts and emotions. Even a partial removal of your body armouring can produce miraculous results in both your body and your emotions. If this is a subject that you're interested in and you'd like to tackle your own body armouring, you may want to look into emotional freedom technique, also known as tapping. You may want to look into holotropic breathing, rolfing, and acupressure. There are many methods for rooting out and healing body armouring. I'm simply giving you some of the most successful and famous methods for beginning to tackle such issues in your body. Be aware that the technique you use for removing your body armouring is not the be-all and the end-all of this. Simply deciding that you want to be intimate friends with all of your body again, to be able to feel it all, to be able to know your life energy passing through you and to not repress and to stop your energy. being absolutely certain of that inside yourself can be a trigger that the subconscious notices and begins to act upon in your wish to remove your body armouring. It's good to know that combining some of these physical techniques with some emotional and intellectual intention can produce much better results. So make sure that when you start to tackle this, that you give new permission for all parts of yourself to speak right through you, from your unconscious, through your dreams, through your physical sensations. Simply coming at this from one angle of, give me your magic hands for half an hour and my body will be better, or I need to think about this more, or I need to cry about this for half an hour. Any of these single maneuvers will not have anything like the same effect as a collective of maneuvers, all hacking away at the same problem at the same time. So there we have it. If you feel like you're being held back in your musicianship in any way, the chances are at least some of that is body armouring. When you make a decision to begin to remove your body armouring, you can expect to precipitate change and discovery and healing. You like that video? Great, then hit the like button. And if you want to hear more like that, please hit the subscribe button and the bell icon as well. The Conscious Music School is a brand new venture and can really do with any help that you might offer, even if that help is simply posting this video somewhere where you think somebody else might find it useful. I thank you very much in advance for that. But more importantly, get involved. One of the missions of the Conscious Music School is to start deep and complex conversations about music, musicians and musicianship. So tell me in the comments below, where do you feel disconnected from your own body? Or if you want to get really involved, you could come and check us out over at theconsciousmusicschool.com, where over the coming months we'll be releasing courses for musicians and music lovers alike. Finally, I want you to know that the series that you're watching here, Conscious Life Hacks for Savvy Musicians, is in fact a very vanilla introduction to the work of the Conscious Music School. I'm producing another series entitled Deeper Considerations for Musicians. But if you want to watch that series, I'm afraid you'll have to follow me over to another platform which is not so fond of censoring people the moment they stand outside of their narrow corporate mindset. Sorry, but that's the nature of the platform that you're watching it on, as much as it is the nature of the Conscious Music School to point out such awkward truths. So come over where the air is lighter. I've left some links below. And that's all I've got for you today. Thank you ever so much for watching. I do appreciate your time and your attention, and I salute the conscious musician within you. You have a great day, and I'll see you again very soon.